Hey everybody, Caleb here. Today I've got something a little different, and this is the first of a couple of a little difference. I've got a couple electric projects I want to do real quick, but this is the one we're going to do today. I got this Silvertone. Dad picked this up pretty cheap and asked if I could fix it up. It's got a couple issues. The fret sprout is terrible, and the switch does this. Oh, you can't really see it, but there we go. It's a good switch. So we're going to take a look at it and see if I can't fix at least a couple of things with it. Somebody put stickers on here for the frets. I'm going to take those off. And then, yeah, fret sprout is horrible. Horrible. But we'll fix that up. That's easy. The switch is my only, I think I can do it. I think I got spare parts for it. But we'll see. So, yeah, let's take a look at this old Silvertone. Alright, so first things first, we gotta get these old crummy strings off of here. They are a little gross. Well, that one broke. Kind of expected that to happen. Alright, I'm just gonna cut these. Okay. I'll take those strings out of there. Well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take this neck off. I was gonna take the neck off anyway to do all the fret work. So we'll just start with that. I'm just going to do this by hand. I don't know how hard this is going to be. Sometimes these can be a little annoying. Yeah, these are snug. Set all of that aside. Go ahead and set the body aside as well. We'll work on the neck. So, first things first, we gotta get the strings off of here. Okay, so we get that done. Let's look at neck straightness if we can. I don't know where it is, how straight the neck is. It is totally flat. 100% flat. Electric guitar, that's probably okay. Yeah, it doesn't have any relief in it. I might actually loosen that truss rod just a little bit. Although, yeah, I'm going to do that. I prefer to have just the tiniest amount of relief with no tension. You get string tension, especially electric guitars. They're not going to pull that much tension on the necks. They're much lighter strings. And we should be really good with a neck straightness after that. Okay. I'll go grab the tool for that real quick, and then we'll come right back. Okay, there we go. So we just give that a little snug to the counterclockwise direction. I should have a little bit more relief in this guy. I say a little bit more. Any at all. Yeah, maybe. And more so it'll allow the strings to pull it into one. Okay, but we're looking good there. I'll go ahead and put that back on. I really think it's probably pretty good. Usually, the second I put these back on before testing it, I have to take it back off later. So, we'll see if we break that tradition. Okay. Liking the look of that. Let's think about these frets here. So I want to take these stickers off. I don't really need them. I have to wonder, is it not dotted on the side underneath these stickers? It is. What, I don't know. This is some really preliminary learning stuff, these stickers. You really don't need these for that long. I don't like stuff like this. I think it makes you reliant on your stickers, and you don't just learn the fretboard. I know it might be good for someone who's really early on, but I feel like you outgrow them very quickly. Because here's these stickers, but underneath these stickers are these dots that tell you where these frets are. In the exact same spot is where the sticker is, and that comes pre-built in. And I recognize maybe up here the need for them. You know, if you were really starting off early and you need to find the 7th fret or the 9th fret quickly, based off of just starting there, I get these are nice for that, but I think you'd be better off before too long, like really, really quickly switching to just learning where the dots are and learning your fretboard that way. All right, so back to fret sprout. It is horrible. I want you guys to hear it. It's bad. My fingers catch everywhere. So I'm going to grab my file. We're going to try to real careful like take that fret sprout away. Better already. The nice thing about removable necks is doing these upper frets is really easy now. You don't have to worry about the body. You just do them. Some of these upper frets are coming a little unseated. I'm going to try to coerce them back in the easiest way I know how. I'm going to take the headstock off the table here, so we're sitting on just the flat. And I'm just going to do this. It's pretty good. Alright, this side is so much better already, just from that little bit of work. I'm going to do just a little bit more, I think. And then we need to do the other side. So we'll do this side now. And I can feel the difference in the file. You can feel it catch so much more. This side was just a smooth ride across. This side, you could feel all the hard spots it catches. Alright, cool. That is so much better. So much better. Okay. I want to look for high frets. I think that there's a few. I don't know where my triangle is. I want to say there was a spot or two where it was buzzing. That may have been caused by the fact that it had no relief, but we're going to check. That fret's a little high. That fret's really high. Yeah, there's a couple of spots where it ain't perfect. Or really bad. So I'm just going to do it this way. There's a couple spots where it's pretty bad. So alright, that should be perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now, what I'm going to do next is something I don't really like doing. But sometimes it does need to be done. I'm going to tape off this board. There's really nothing wrong with it. And I'd rather not create issues on this maple board. So I generally find this to be a very time-consuming use of my fairly valuable time. But I don't really want to mar up this board, so we'll do this. I'm taking some pinstriping tape and just running it along these frets. That way I can come through here and clean them all up pretty fast, pretty quickly, pretty easily, and not tear up any of the wood underneath. Alright, I got this thing all taped up. And I got a couple of my files out here. I'm going to start by rounding over these edges. As I filed on them, I kind of filed them flat again, so I round them over. Give them a nice finished feel. Okay, now we'll come through with the crowning file and make sure that they don't have any flats on the top. To polish these frets now, I'm going to use some sandpaper to start off to knock off the file marks. And here's where we really tape this board up to protect the wood from this. This is just the fastest way to polish frets. I could go by and get a little fret guard and do one by one, but I think that would take more time than me taping up the fretboard. This is like a piece of 600 sandpaper, and it really knocks out the file marks. And so that we can come in then with some of my micro polishing pads, which is what I really like polishing frets with, and really start to get these to shine in. These are absolutely far and away my favorite way to polish frets. They get them really, really smooth. Okay, those are looking really good. You can see the shine off of those. And we're done doing fret work. I'm going to pull the tape off and oil the board. And we should be done here. So let me start pulling this tape off. And we'll come back, oil the board, and we'll take a look at the body now. You can start to get a look at how shiny those are. As we pull that off, you can see the wood and get a good contrast. They are looking good. Alright, so let's finish up this neck here with some oil. Some Be Good wood oil. Like this stuff, it's good stuff. And we're just going to rub it in. This will help slick up that board. I know that's kind of what these maple boards are known for. And I think this is going to help. I'm not afraid to run this off the edge a little bit. While I was filing, I wasn't really afraid to round that corner off if I came to it. So now I'm treating all that raw wood. Even if I did knock some finish off the edge, we can treat it, and it looks good. Oh, it feels good. We made huge improvements on this neck, I think. Just getting the frets cleaned up, making sure we had some good relief, and oiling it. Oiling it really did help quite a bit. But I think we're done here. Time to pull the body back out and focus on some electronic issues. Alright, so we're back on the body here. I just took out all the screws for the pick guard, and here we go. So this switch is busted, and I'm going to need to take it out of there and replace it if I want to use this. So step one, I believe, is going to be find a replacement switch, which I believe is in a box behind me. precise location? I do not know. So I'll start looking for a replacement switch. It's going to be about the same size. We could use this switch. I think that it works. This is actually a nice Schaller switch. Yeah, we might do that. So we got us a new switch here. I'm gonna probably have to look up a wiring diagram to make sure we get it in there right. I'm pretty sure it'll fit in there. So we'll take the old one out now. Let me look up a wiring diagram on this little switch, and then we'll go from there. I'll get the soldering iron out so we can start taking all this stuff apart too. Okay, so I looked up a diagram, and I think I can get this working. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything out of the old one, and then wire up the new one. I know what pretty much everything does, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, I guess we're just gonna pull those out and put some different ones in. Okay, that should be it. Let me plug something in and we'll test it. Alright, well I plugged it in and I think I got the bridge, no, the neck and the middle pickup backwards. But that should be an easy fix here. I believe that's just these first two, so I just gotta wait for my soldering iron to heat back up. Okay, that should be good. Let me unplug my soldering iron, set it aside, someplace safe. We can come back here. And I think I can start putting this thing back together. Oh, we'll start doing that here. So, start getting these back in here. Okay, we're looking good. I'm really liking this. We got a switch that works. The frets are looking good. The board's looking good. I got some strings. As far as electric strings go, these are my preference. They're kind of cheap, but I like them. I've found generally most of my things I like are not because I went out of my way to choose them. It's because people gave them to me, and I went, yeah, that's pretty good. So we're gonna start stringing this guy up. I gotta feed these strings from the back. Well, I got it strung up, and I haven't cut the strings yet, but it's playing. And the switch works. You can't really see it, but I'll get it up here next. Bring the camera up. The action's maybe a little high for an electric guitar. It's right where I'm used to, because I'm used to playing a little acoustic at this point. And The strings are going out of tune because they're brand new, but I'll go ahead and I'll finish her up here. All we gotta do now is trim these strings, and we should be good to go. We've got a nice playing guitar. It's, you know, it's way better than it was. So we'll finish it up and close this video out. All right, that's cool. It's playing. It's it plays right. You can use the switch and get a different sound. I've actually got a nice 5-way switch in there, so we can get all the sounds in between. The volume and tone seems to work. It's actually nice volume. It seems to actually kind of have a ramp, not just a step. I'm currently just running this through one of those tiny little Fender branded amps, the SP10. It's not got much to it, but it's clean, and it'll let me play stuff right here at the desk, so... Well, this is cool. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of work on this this Silvertone guitar. I don't usually do electric guitar work on the channel, and I really don't usually do electronics work on the channel, but you know, we did a little bit today. Replacing the switch, make sure this thing works right. And now that it's blocked, the trim is blocked, and it won't let it move. It should tune better, hold tune better, and oh my goodness, does it play better. You can actually hold this thing without cutting your hand. So once again, hope you enjoyed watching the work on this little Silvertone. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.